Welcome to the project of automatic temperature controlled fan. My name is Fiston Ngoga. I'm going to show you how an Arduino Uno board can be used to control the speed of a fan connected on it using LM35 temperature sensor. This ATC system should be used in locations such as server rooms, meeting rooms, and other locations where automatic control of temperature is required. In this system, we'll be having different equipments and materials. The first one is Arduino Uno board, LCD display, breadboard, LM35 temperature sensor, fan, and jumper wires or connecting wires. This is a breadboard. This is an Arduino Uno board with a USB connector. This is LM35 temperature sensor, and this is a fan. And this is an LCD display with I2C connected on it for easy connection. These are jumper wires or connectors for electrical connection. And this is a laptop. You're gonna be using it to run Arduino IDE for uploading codes in Arduino Uno board. After identifying materials and equipment to be used in this system, let's start the design by connecting them together. We are going to start by connecting this LCD. You have to make sure that you are connecting to the right point so that you can avoid short circuit. After connecting LCD to the breadboard, we are connecting the remaining terminals to the Uno board. And then we are connecting this temperature sensor to the breadboard. And also you have to make sure that you are connecting it correctly in correct port of the breadboard. Then we have to use jumper wires so that you can connect this fan to the breadboard, and then the remaining terminal will be connected to the Uno board. We are connecting this fan to this Uno board so that it will be mounted by this Uno board. That's why its terminals must be connected to the Uno board, and they put the CRUD in its software. After that, we are connecting this temperature sensor to the board using jumper wires. As it was connected in the breadboard, it's now gonna be connected to the Uno board. Now let's connect our circuit to the computer through USB connecting port. This computer will help us to upload codes to be used in this Arduino Uno board. By default, the Arduino has no code, and this simply means that Arduino can't do anything. We have to insert codes that will control our circuit, and this is done by using a computer. Now in next session, we are reaching on part of software in Arduino IDE. That simply means that we are going to deal with the codes. These codes, as I have said it, they are used to control the Uno board and giving commands so that it can know what to do. From these codes, the highlighted codes is a part of libraries used in displaying. As you see, these codes of including wires and liquid crystals are used for LCD with I2Cs, different from the one with with no I2C. The part of pin modes are used on the correlation of pins so that you can know the input pin and the output pin. We have the part of while drop, which is used to show us what the board will be dealing within while repeating it. The next part of this code, it is showing us the condition, what the board will be doing. From this if statement, if the Celsius is greater than temp mini, that means the temperature which I've set it as the reference temperature where the fan can be turned on automatically. This simply means that this if statement will just check if the temperature is high or is low. That's the command to be used. And once we see that the temperature is greater than the setted one, the fan will be turned on. We here have used an array so that array can be used to control the fan. In this simple mini project, we are using the terminal of the Arduino because the Arduino can provide supply for running a fan. While once it was a big AC fan, we will be using an array. That's why in the code we are having an array, not a fan. Once we are done with codes, the next step is to upload them in the Uno board. In order to upload your codes in your Uno board, the first thing you have is to verify them. Simply means compiling them. Once you are done with compiling your codes, and then the computer shows you that you have no error in your codes, you just have to upload them. The compiler will help you to identify if you have some faults in your codes. As you are seeing on the bottom right of your screen, we are dealing with compiling. As you know, once an Uno board is supplied, it gives the output power in all its power ports. That simply means that all devices connected to its pins will get 5 volts, the one that I connected in 5V. And that's why once you connect this LCD, we just give a backlight. And because this Arduino has no codes applied in it, the LCD will be displaying just nothing. It will just wait for codes to be uploaded in it. And after uploading codes in it, we see that it is now displaying the temperature and the fan status. As I have seen in our code, the temperature, once it exceeds 23 degrees Celsius, the fan will be turned on. And now let's see how this temperature is going to be used to control this fan. As you see, the status on the screen, it is showing that the temperature is under 23, and you have seen that once the temperature is under 23, the fan status must be off as it is being displayed in this LCD. And then, in order to increase the temperature, let's use this matchbox and then take one stick so that you can heat this temperature sensor in order to produce a high temperature, so that it can produce an output to the Arduino board telling it that the temperature is increased. As you are seeing on the LCD screen, the fan's status is on. The temperature is 24 degrees Celsius, and that is obvious that the fan is running on, but although it is running on low speed, It's due to the high shutter speed set on our camera so that you can see the motion freely. And now let's try to see it while running on high speed. It's due to the high temperature generated by the temperature sensor. And once the match is removed, the fan status will turn to the off state. In existing manual systems where fans are turned on manually, there will be an error where operator is not allowed to turn on the fans while the temperature is raised, and that would result in uncomfortability of people in that room or malfunction of equipment that doesn't work on high temperature. And this project will help to fix that problem.